Welcome to the Vital Back Office.
So merchants will log into the back office portal at portal.vitalpos.com. They'll be prompted to enter their email address associated with the account, as well as their password. So for this demo, I'll enter my email address and also my password. Once I log in, I'll be presented with point of sale or time clock. For the purposes of this demo, we're going to log into the point of sale. The first screen that I land on is my dashboard screen. So let's take a second to talk about what's presented here. Upper right-hand corner will be the username associated with this login. So here I have Andy Admin. To the left of that will give me my account info. And to the left of that, these tiles will bring me to my point of sale, time clock, or home. On the left-hand side of the screen, we'll see point of sale at the account level. So that's the context that we're logged into. We are logged into the account right now. Under that, we'll see dashboard, analytics, transactions, items, staff, locations, and tasks. In my dashboard, I will see my sales, discounts, net sales, taxes and fees, tips, and total sales. And the thing to take note here is that in this dashboard, this is real-time data, being that this is a cloud-based solution. So this is all of the data that is taking place today. Underneath that, I will see my top items by sales. These are my top 10 items that I've sold at this location. The reason that we present this here is to give the merchant the experience of knowing what is being sold in case they need to restock anything. Let's take a second to look at our analytics. Under the analytics module, we have sales summary, profit margin, prior period comparison, calendar, sales, item mix, and other. If we navigate to our sales summary page, we can see information at the account level. So this takes all of our locations and gives us the data for those locations in one place. Again, we're seeing our sales, discounts, net sales, taxes and fees, tips, and total sales. We're also presented with a graph to show us by each day how our sales are doing. Also, we can see our net sales at the bottom for the day of week and time of day. Seeing net sales by day of week or time of day for a merchant will give us the ability to see if we need more staffing, less staffing. As we see here, we have a spike between 10 and 12 o'clock. Maybe there's a breakfast and a lunchtime rush. And we also have some spikes later on in the day. But early on in the morning, we don't have too much business. So maybe as that merchant, I want to make sure that I have staff from around 10 o'clock until the end of the day, just to make sure I staff appropriately. Next up, we have our profit margin. Now, our profit margin report shows a gross profit based solely on the sales of items which have a unit price and cost associated with them. So it's going to be really important when we're looking at our inventory to make sure if we want to take advantage of the profit margin report, we add that data as we import our inventory. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you'll also see you have a couple options available to you so you can customize what you're actually seeing in this data. So I have a drop-down that gives me the option for today, yesterday, last 7 days, last 30 days, this week, last week, this month, last month, this year, last year, and then a custom range. I can also export these into an Excel or PDF. As we scroll down, we're seeing the time range for this data, and again, also gives us top sales and top quantity items sold. The next report we have available to us is our prior period comparison report. Now, prior period comparison report allows you to select a single date and time and measure daily performance, week-to-date performance, and year-to-date performance in comparison to the single date you have chosen. So upper right-hand corner is where you would pick that date, and you have a customizable range that's available to you, and then also you can export to Excel or to PDF. The next feature that I'd like to highlight is the calendar feature. It's probably my favorite feature of the back office. What this allows you to do is see the weather at that location and see how the weather impacted your sales. Right now, we're at the account level. Let's go ahead and drill down to a location level. we'll go to our restaurant tipping location. Now we've integrated with weather.com to give us the weather for that time of day. So down at the location level, notice our context has changed here. We can now see the weather and our sales for that day. So as a merchant, I can use this calendar module, maybe the item alert module, to shape discounts that I want to offer to really increase revenue at my location.
For more information, visit orchidsolutions.com.